I want to talk to you about the perfect storm. I am so excited. See, because here's the thing. I've never been in a perfect storm before when I was a quote-unquote teacher and educator. When the last perfect storm came about, it was 89, 90, 91, 92, and I was too busy buying real estate. And let me be clear when I said I was buying. I bought several hundred properties during that period of time. Several hundred. See, because in the perfect storms, that's when we buy. You know, perfect storms, we've talked about before. I mean, you've got lots of foreclosures. You've got lots of people needing homes because, you know, the inventory of rentals is going away. You've got huge amount of competition leaving. The people just aren't showing up anymore. Other people are scared. They're afraid. They've left the marketplace. You know, the other thing, obviously, and this one is really exciting, that in the early 80s, interest rates were at 16 to 21%. When I started investing, you know, full-time in the late 80s, early 90s, the last big crash, interest rates were at 14 to 10%. Now we've got interest rates, you know, that's 5, 6, 7%, 4.5%. I mean, it's all over the place, but it's very, very low. So we've got exciting things happening in the perfect storm. And that's what the whole event's coming about. So it's the first time ever that I've done an event about how to invest in a down market when everybody cared. See, I've talked before about down markets, but the market was up, so nobody cared. Nobody really listened. People are going, well, you didn't tell us what to do. And it's like, well, actually, we sort of covered it, but you weren't paying attention because you wanted to know how to get rich in an up market. And that's where I would have been too. So the down market. Most of the rules that you know from an up market do not apply. When I look at audiences today, I realize that most people I'm talking to is an entire generation that learned how to speculate, but never learned how to invest. See, in the perfect storm, we've got to go back to the fundamentals. We've got to go to the core things that really, really work. We've got to understand how to do financing extremely well. We've got to understand in a marketplace where they're not giving loans out free and easy, how to take control of existing loans really, really well, the subject to and the mirror wrap. We've got to understand how to use time as our ally in doing the assignment of contracts, controlling the existing loans. And we've got to know how to work with investors big time to bring investors in. Because I'll tell you this, guys, right now, A paper, quality people, there is tons and tons of money available. Hard money, those of you that want to do quick cash, hard money, meaning private source money that's institutionalized, is available in large amounts of money for real estate deals if you're in the game. So the perfect storm is we're going to marry the old school techniques that have worked for thousands of years, literally, with the technology and what's going on today. We're going to show you how to get out there and not buy for 80 or 85 cents on the dollar, which we'd have been really happy to do in 04, 05. I mean, if I asked you to raise your hand, who in 05 would have wanted to buy for 80, 85 cents on the dollar, you'd be excited. Today, that doesn't work anymore. We're going to show you how to buy for 60, 65, down to 40 cents on the dollar for occupiable properties. We're going to show you when to do short sales and when not to, because a lot of times right now you don't want to. We're going to show you when to do REOs, real estate owned, from the banks, and when not to. We're going to show you how to structure written offers so you got the time to get in and move them. I'm going to teach you exactly how to get the mortgage broker, a very specific mortgage broker, not the mortgage broker that you wanted in 06, the one you want today, to get your people approved for loans and to get the financing through, because so much about it is that. We've got huge opportunities in the quick cash, but you've got to follow completely different rules than what we did in 04, 05, because the buyers are not beating you down. They're not coming to you. You've got to learn to market in a whole new way that involves the grassroots. It's not expensive, but it takes some work, and you got to know how to do it. And that's what I know how to do. See, the big advantage you have in me is, unlike almost every other teacher out there, I was actively investing in 2 previous crashes. I invested in 81, 82 during the first crash that I really remember well. And I invested during the crash 89 to 92 in a huge way. In a huge way. We bought about 400 properties during that period of time, 89 to 92. I invested in a huge way. See, because if you did not factually, or your instructor did not factually invest in a large way during a previous crash, then he or she does not know how to truly do it from an actual experience point of view, if you follow what I'm coming at. They're teaching theory, they're teaching ideas, but did it really work? So I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to buy those hundreds of properties, and then marry it to today's technology and today's world and put it together and blend it for you so that you can go out there, extremely high-powered, be able to buy properties, as many as you want, for extremely low prices, and then remarket them for quick cash, for cash flow, or to put people buy and hold. See, right now, here's what you need to get. You are never, ever, ever going to be in the game and have it be as good as it is right now. See, if you don't do the perfect storm, if you don't get in the game and invest right now, the next crash that occurs in, 2020 or 2019 or whatever it is, you're not going to get in it. Because all you're going to remember is, I didn't do it when I should have before, so you're not going to do it next time. Your time is now or never. I'm just going to cut right to it. Your time is now or never. See, you've got stories in your brain. The media is telling you not to do it. Your friends are telling you not to do it. The world is telling you not to do it. And what I'm telling you, somebody who did it exactly like this before, you make it now. You don't get rich when the prices are rising. You get rich because you bought way below value. And you're going to make money whether they go up or not. Warren Buffett's right. If you're an owner, an investor, look, you don't care what happens to the price because you're already making your money. Warren Buffett talks about, look, you could close the stock market for 10 years and I wouldn't care. Because he knows he's creating the income and the intrinsic value in his business. We don't need appreciation to make money. You make far more money without appreciation. Without appreciation, most of the people leave the business, and it's now the pros that get in there and do it. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to be a pro. I'm going to teach you exactly how to get in the game and have your story work for you. See, because all the compelling reasons that your friends and family and the media tell you why it won't work are exactly why it does. They just don't have the vision. They don't see it. See, they're stuck in their story. And that's what I want for you, is I want you to get out of that story. Stories are very, very dangerous, my friend. See, stories are real, but they're not true. See, we have a story for everything we do. We have a story for how we get up in the morning. We have a story for how we make breakfast. We have a story for how we invest or don't invest. For most of us, when it comes to big, important things like our investments, our stories are really bad. See, we have a story of all the reasons why it won't work, of all the reasons why it can't be done where I live, of all the reasons why John doesn't understand. By the way, just so you know, I've learned that when I tell an expert they don't understand, what I'm really saying is, hi, my name's John, I'm full of crapola. See, because when you tell somebody who knows what they're doing that they don't understand, what you're saying is, you don't know what you're talking about, you're full of you know what, and you're going to your story. So your story is very, very real. It feels real to you. You believe it. Your friends are saying, don't do real estate deals. They believe it. And it's real, but it's not true. Because if you go talk to myself or any other high-end real estate investor in America, they'll tell you right now, you buy today. You load now. Now's when you get in the game. You don't get in when it's high. That's when you sell. You get in now. Now, I'll say it again. If you're not coming to the perfect storm, it's because of your story. You need to get through your story, which is based in fear, and you need to get into the world that works for you. 'Cause trust me, if you sit around right now and don't do this in 08, you're not going to do it the next time it's good in 19 or 20. You're not going to do it. Crashes come across every 12, 15 years. If you don't get in this one, the odds of you getting the next one are almost non-existent. If you're watching this and listening to it, your time is now or it's never. If it's never, then go do something else. And I'm serious. I don't want to be mean to you. I'm just telling you the truth. Go do something else. Get a great job. Learn to trade stocks. Do something. But if you're not going to get in now, you're not going to get in. Now, if that's not you, if you're hey, John, I agree with you. I've come up with excuses and stories and reasons why I shouldn't invest and all the reasons, and I'm tired of it and sick of it, and I want to change now. And now I want to get in the game, and now I want to learn how to do it right. Then you need to come to the perfect storm. It's May 16th through 18th. It's in Phoenix, Arizona. It's going to be hardcore about what to do today. We're going to get down and dirty. We're going to talk about how to buy for 40 to 65 cents on the dollar. We're going to talk about how to structure your quick cash transactions so you can get it out of them quickly. We're going to talk about how to set up your team, because you need a different team now than you needed in 05. We need a different mortgage broker. We need different people who are doing the stuff for us. We're going to show you how to do the marketing, the grassroots marketing that gets your phone to ring and gets the people to come to you to go take my properties. We're going to show you how to give people to give you big discounts. We're going to show you how to take control of the existing loans, which is one of the hugest things out there. And for those of you that are interested in the cash flow game, it has not been this good in my life. Never before were there so many loans set up that I could take control of at a low interest rate, and so many people who needed houses on a lease option than ever before. Because remember, last time I did during a crash, when I bought all those properties during that crash, my interest rates were 14 to 10%. I can literally remember in 1992, Sherry and I partying hard when it dropped to 9.75%, because we couldn't believe it went under 10. Man, there's so many good things out there happening right now. There's so many opportunities, and you need to get your share. You need to be part of your vision is that no matter what, May 16th through 18th, you're going to get to Phoenix, Arizona. You're going to take the perfect storm. We're going to go out and look at houses. I'm going to show you exactly what works and what doesn't work. We're actually not just going to talk about houses. We're going to get on a bus. We're going to drive out, and I'm going to take you with me, and I'm going to show you we buy this house because of these reasons, and we don't buy this house because of these reasons. And it won't just be sitting in a room. You'll be sitting there, standing there actually, at the house going, I get it now. Ah, that's what you talked about on that CD. Now I understand. This is no because of this. This is yes, and you'll get it because you'll see it and you'll feel it, you'll experience it. We're going to go through short sales. We're going to go through REOs. We're going to do tons and tons of work with real estate agents because they're very receptive to offers right now. We're going to show you how to structure it and put it together, and we're going to show you how to buy and acquire and remarket at the lowest possible prices and to make the highest possible income. See, there's a lot of safety in this market for us to know what we're doing because we're buying really, really cheap. And we're filling needs that people have to buy and have housing. It's an incredible event. It's like nothing I've ever done before. And what's really excited is this is the stuff that's so near and dear to me, the old school techniques. People now want to really learn it and listen to it because they don't want the latest hype. They want to know what the hell do I do today that'll work and make me money. It's a perfect storm. It's the best time you've ever seen to invest. You need to get into it now. It's May 16th to 18th. It's in Phoenix, Arizona. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.